Welcome to Art Deco SynLab. This is a web series that will talk about filming gear to keep your indie filming budget low, yet your production value way high. So okay, this is a show about filming gear, but today instead of talking about filming gear directly, we're actually going to talk about this little Mac Mini right here for your post house. And what's actually in this little guy is a factory 2.6 GHz i7 Intel processor. And what I did to it is I swapped out the original 4 gigs of RAM to 2 sticks into 2 sticks of 8 gigs, so it's now actually have 16 gigs of RAM in there, and also added a solid state hard drive, an SSD made by OWC. It's a 6G drive, it's 128 gig, and it's have a 500 meg read-write speed as constant. So it's actually a really fast drive, and I just kind of add that in there. And also using the factory 1 terabyte drive as a storage device with the SSD, but the SSD is currently a boot drive to boot the OS into Mountain Lion. And what I'm comparing that to is my 2006 MacPro. And this MacPro here actually have a dual-core 2.66 GHz Xeon processor, so that is about roughly 5.3 GHz physical processor because I have 2 dual-core chips inside. And what I did to it is I actually have 11 gig of RAM and also an ATI Radeon 5770 video card. So there you have it, and now I'm going to fire them up and you can see the side-by-side comparisons of the two computers. And what you're seeing here on the left screen is the Mac Pro, on the right screen, the bigger screen, is Mac Mini. And you might hear a slight delay of the bone sound when you hit the power button. It's because it just takes that much longer for the Mac Pro to clear the EFI. And you can see very quickly, immediately, the Mac Mini is already in the OS. There's little splash screens, I don't know what it was. Start doing that after I did an EFI update. It might just something be the HDMI connections, I'm not really sure. But of course now you can see it's fully booted into the OS. And of course looking at the left screen here, Mac Pro is still struggling to clear its initial boot. And after a while, well, okay, now we're in. Strangely enough, really interesting fact is for shutdown time. You can see here I bring up both of the shutdown menu and I hit enter right now. And then you can see the Mac Pro has already gone to sleep. But, I mean, it's completely shut down. But the Mac Mini is still trying to clear the hard drive to shut down. And what I'm suspecting, and I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that, is I actually enabled the trim feature for third-party SSD in the Mac Mini. So I think they're actually trying to trim back the hard drive to its original state so you can have a fresh start next time. But just take a little longer. And now, of course, the Mac Mini is also completely shut down. So there you have it, folks. This is the comparison of the Mac Mini. It's a super souped-up Mac Mini and my 2006 Mac Pro. So if you're thinking about upgrading your filming gear or for your post house and don't have that big budget to spend on like a $3,000 brand new Mac Pro, you might want to think about getting a Mini because that really can get you start running really fast. I started editing with Premiere CS6 on it, and comparing to the Mac Pro, that's of course made in 2006, they're actually at a very similar speed. I was really surprised and really happy about that. And I also have a 2006 MacBook Pro 17-inch because I just have all these old filming gear laying around. I'm going to be doing a review, a side-by-side test drive with the Mac Mini pretty soon. So stick around and stay tuned, and hopefully that'll be up very soon for you guys. And once again, thank you very much for watching Art Deco SynLab.